Hi guys, Adam here, and today I'm going to be doing an updated Dota E game collection video, because my collection from the last one, from the first game collection, Dota E game collection video I made, well, not Dota E game collection video, just wrestling game collection video in general, and now my collection has like doubled in size pretty much. So the first game we'll start off with, I forgot to mention, there's a couple games I don't have anymore, like WAF Warzone N64, SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, and WD 12. Even though those games are really terrible, I'm going to try to get them back one day. I make no promises. So, the first game is WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. This game was just terrible. I really haven't played much of it because, I don't know, the controls are weird. It won't let me save onto the first memory card slot, so I had to save on a second memory card slot, and you have to try to switch between the datas of the memory card slots in the menu, and it's really confusing, and I just didn't like the game. Now SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, this was such an improvement. Like the backstage area part of the game is really fun. The graphics are good, the animation's good, and it's really funny how a lot of the animations, like the F5 and a couple other things, are like really over exaggerated. And yeah. The next one is the original SmackDown vs. Raw. Now, surprisingly, a lot of people didn't like this game, and I don't understand why. The game was really good, and this was the first time where they had the backstage brawl. Well, they had in Here Comes the Pain, but SmackDown vs. Raw, it was a different backstage brawl. So I haven't played much of the game, but trust me, it's a good game. Now, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I have two copies of this, the PS2 version and the PSP version. And the PS2 version, or 06 in general, it's the greatest wrestling game of all time. Like, the GM mode was good, graphics are good, the season mode was good. The season mode wasn't good as Here Comes the Pain, but still, the season mode is pretty good. And the animations, and the roster, and the backstage brawl, the bar brawl, there was another one, I don't remember, I think it was, I can't remember. And then the PSP version, I wouldn't say it was as good, but because the PSP version, you could get Jake Roberts on the PS2 version with this one. I'm not really sure how to do that. If any of you guys could post in the comments on how to do that, that would be greatly appreciated. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. This game was pretty good. It still had GM mode, and GM mode, it was still good. I haven't played through all of the season mode yet. I just started. Yeah. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Now, here's the thing with 08 and 09, which I'll be talking about in a second. A lot of people didn't really like those games, and then they went on to say that the ones after that, like 2010, 2011, were like really underrated and stuff. But I honestly feel like it's the other way around. I feel like 08 and 09 are the ones that's underrated, and that it's that 08 and 09 are underrated, and these were the ones that were actually good games. And 2010 was just, I don't know, I just felt like that was the one that was just I wasn't a big fan of 2010 when I had it. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Like I said with 08, it's a pretty good game. It kind of sucks that they removed GM mode, but oh well, it was still a good game. And what I forgot is that 09, a lot of people who don't like it is because it was all based around like tag teams and stuff, and a lot of people weren't really fans of playing tag team games in tag team matches, in the WWE games, and I'm not either, but I think other than the tag teams, this game is actually pretty good without the tag teams. The Road to WrestleManias were good. They have a lot of replayability, just like 06's mode that also had a lot of replayability. And WWE 13, I honestly thought it was just really overrated, I know. And a lot of people really like it because, you know, it had brought the Attitude Era, and really, the Attitude Era, I'm not saying the Attitude Era is bad and it's overrated or anything, because I don't feel that way about the Attitude Era, but, like, the story mode, it's not really like everything in the game. And the animations I weren't a fan of. I just thought it was overrated. 2K14, now that is such a great game. The WrestleMania, 30 years WrestleMania mode is in it. It was a big roster from from a whole bunch of different WWE generations, and it was pretty good. WWE 2K15, this game was pretty bad. It just wasn't good. WWE 2K16, and this game was actually pretty good. It was all about Steve Austin and his career and stuff, and the creative custom character, create championship arena. Those were all pretty good too. And 2 is 2K16. Honestly, I think I would have played it a lot less if I didn't get 17 and 18. I mean, no, I think I would have played it a lot less if I did get 17 and 18, but I never got those games, so I played 2K16 for like just over 3 years until I got WWE 2K19 on the PS4. This is the deluxe edition. It's a pretty good game. The My Career mode, I think it's good. It's just I don't really think it has much replayability as some of the other ones. I think My Career mode is just a little bit too long. And the Universe mode is pretty good. I had lots of fun doing Universe mode. And the towers, I never really did the towers. And so yeah. So don't worry, those aren't all the games yet. There's some more coming. Now here are the WWE games on the Nintendo GameCube. There was WrestleMania 19. This just wasn't a good game. Like, the graphics looked weird. The animations looked really stiff and just looked really bad. I don't remember what it was called. There was a story mode in this where you had, you play as someone and you have to attack a bunch of security guards and people in malls and stuff. That was just so stupid and it's just not very good. Day of Reckoning was a huge improvement. Now, this game, the story mode was good. Maybe Day of Reckoning story mode wasn't very good because it was too ridiculously hard, and I never really finished it, but the gameplay and the game in general was just enough for me to look over that. WWE Crush Hour. A lot of people say this is a bad game. I actually kind of liked this game. Sure, people could make the argument that it was a Twisted Metal ripoff, but I'm fine with WWE ripping off games or making stuff that aren't wrestling games, as long as they're not bad. And I don't think this one is. WWE Day of Reckoning 2. I think, like Day of Reckoning, the story mode was ridiculous, but the game overall was enough to overlook that. And I think it was a good game. And there's one thing I really don't like about this game is that to save your game, you have to go into like a menu somewhere in the options menu, and I didn't know that, so I unlocked a couple characters and I lost them all like 3 times straight until I figured that out. That I do not like that. Legends of Wrestling 2. A lot of people didn't like this game, but it was actually pretty good. The graphics were good, the animation were good. It was just a game dedicated to the Legends, and I'm pretty sure I never played it, but it would probably be better than Legends of WrestleMania. Lucha Libre Heroes del Ring. Now, this game, it wasn't too bad. I honestly haven't played it in a long time. I don't remember anything about the story mode or the customization. I played exhibition mode like maybe just a couple months ago or something, and from the graphics and the to around the time where the only thing bad about the TNA Impact at the TNA product at the time was just this game. This game was so horrible. The graphics, the animation, the story mode. Like I just don't like it. I'm pretty sure there was like 5 customization spots, and a lot of people were what's it called, locked, and there was no TNA knockout, or I don't know, whatever they called their women's division at the time. I don't remember. So that was my Dota E game collection video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and